So today's places to visit in Norfolk.com blog comes from RSPB Titchwell Marsh. Here we go, it's on the right. We're on the coast road around Norfolk, just outside of Burnham Deepdale, and we're turning right now into the car park. Like I say, this is an RSPB reserve, and I think if you were to ask Mr. Chris Packham himself, I believe it's probably one of his favourites, certainly one of his favourite in Norfolk. And like I say, we're perched on the north, what would be the northwest tip of Norfolk. I would say equidistant between Hunstanton and Wells next to the sea. But like I say, we're sort of just a few miles outside of Burnham Deepdale and sort of a few miles away coast side of Burnham Market. So as you can see, we're now in here. Here's the car park. It's a pay and display car park, but if you're an RSPB member, and you'll see the link in the blog for RSPB membership, so do click on that, and members are free. Members get to park here free of charge. So we're at Titchwell now. We're in the reserve. We've just come out the back door of the shop, which is where they sell all the binoculars and all the RSPB merchandise. We're on the East Trail. We're going to go to the Autumn Trail, which is only open 3 months a year. It's open, put your teeth in, open now. Only just been opened, so it's open for the next 3 months. So that will be from where we are now, August to December, and yeah, then they close it again, I guess, because it gets too boggy and it's not very accessible. So yeah, here we go, and I'll let you know how we get on. We're hoping to see spoonbills, red kites, hobbies, and of course the usual wading birds when we sort of head out to the beach. We're on the Fen Trail at Titchwell, and as you can see, oh, bird over the top. Lots of reeds. It's kind of opening out. We've come through woodland, and there's where we've just come from. We're now coming into. I think this turns into the Fen Trail, and in the distance we can see the Fen Hide, which overlooks some of the reserve. As you can see, it's kind of wooded to one side. It's kind of reeds and woods to the other. Plenty of butterflies around, though as I say that, there's not one. But anyway, so yeah, this is here at Titchwell. They kind of got it really boarded well, so it's really accessible to just about everybody. There's the Fen Hide. We'll probably go in there on the way back. I don't want to make too much noise because there's probably people in there. So carry on walking, and as you can see, we're past the Fen Hide, and lo and behold, there is the Fen. There is the reserve with the main hide over in the distance, which overlooks the lakes, the water.
It's the wrong side.
There he goes.
The fellow won't go far. It seems too hot.
Up into the tree. Now on the West Bank path, as promised, and if I zoom round, this is where we're heading. We've got grassy lands to the left, and shortly, as you'll see, we're heading towards the beach. To the right we've got reeds, all sorts of things in there. Now, since I did my last video a few minutes ago, we have had an abundance of wildlife come through. We saw hobbies, again too slow to get them on the camera, and we have seen bitterns twice. That's our first ever sighting of a bittern. We've heard them many times but never seen them, other than on television and in books, so that was quite an exciting moment. We've had a fantastic view of that young kestrel again on the way back. He was doing quite a lot of posing, sort of sitting on a perch on the end of a post and in a nearby tree. We've got a great view of it. But yeah, as you can see, it's really opening out now. Okay, we're still on the West Bank path. I'm going to pan around here because it's a good place to give you a good view of both hides and one of the lake reservoir type places that is resident to many wading birds. So there we go, there's one set of hides which looks both ways. There's a new one over there we believe, haven't been to it yet but we will. And as we pan round we can see plenty of bird watchers in that one over there. As you can see, a plethora of wading birds, some cormorants on the island over there, usual lapwing, there were some shell ducks in the distance as well, and the usual that you'd expect to see here as well. So, right, we're almost at the beach on the coast path, looking back to the hides. Now these are freshwater lakes. Over here we have seawater, and still the grassy lands to the left, and to the right a seawater lake. And just beyond that grassy land you can see in the distance, you can probably also see beach. And we'll pan round to the sea, come through the dunes, change the path here for some protection of the dunes apparently. But here we go, straight through the middle, and the tide is in. Now we can come here sometimes and you can walk for another good 100 yards to the sea edge, but here it's literally as we walk over, so the tide is well and truly in. Those rocks you can see in front, you can sort of walk around usually. I think there are one or two other posts that obviously become submerged, but that's looking down towards, I suppose that would be Home and Hunstanton, which would be around the corner. And if you look back there, there's Brancaster. Not kite surfers out there, but not today. So, there we have it. Heading back down the West Bank path, and yeah, it's been a pretty successful day really. I mean, some Marsh Harriers, hobbies, Bitterns of course, which highlight the day. Apparently there's been some red kites and a Chinese water deer about. We haven't seen them, but they're around apparently. What else have we seen? A whole host of wading birds. Heron. Sorry?
Kestrel.
Kestrel, yeah, we saw the young kestrel in the tree. Sort of getting towards dusk now. And I dare say the barn owls will be out at some point, but we're not going to hang around for them. And they can be seen over there apparently, and they're out early in the morning and in the evening. And yeah, so a very good day. The highlight being probably the Bitterns, first time we've seen them. But yeah, plenty of Marsh Harrier as well, of course. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Hope you enjoyed it.